Hi, my name is Bernard Parker, and I am the MAVerick Studio Program Director here for the Boys and Girls Club of Delaware. Right now we are at Greater Newark. So here, right, as you can see, is our bus. It's all fully fitted with all of the custom electronics, and of course, as you can see, done by KJ52, our mural as you can see it. Our intent with this bus is to go around to all of the Boys and Girls Clubs after they get done what we will call a Botvins program. So when they get done our Botvins program, which is a way where we can prevent kids from not doing drugs and not drinking alcohol at such a young age, we will teach them a program for 2 to 3 weeks, and we will have Botvin instructors that will help them with some of these lesson plans. And as a gift, we will bring this bus here to them at the end of their 2 to 3 week program, and we will let them do whatever song that they like. It could be about school, it could be about anything, you know, something that is something about their life that they're dealing with. We want them to make songs about that as well, and also just have general fun. So we're going to do those two things for these kids for all of the Boys and Girls Clubs, and also bring it to high schools while they're at school, just so we can promo the bus and get more kids involved. Yep. So the outside of our bus has a lot of functionality to it. So for example, we could plug in speakers, also plug in a full band, mic the full band up, plug in the keyboards, the drum mics, and everything to the outside of the bus. All right, so what we can do here is we can plug up 2 TVs here and here. And all we have to do is plug this TV to this outlet here, and that way we can play Xbox and PS5 games at the same time. All right guys, this is something that you probably never seen before around these areas, so let's come in the bus and see what it's all about. As you can see, this is our custom bus done by Studio Express, and some of the things that they had to do for this was a lot of work. I would say we had to log in extra hours to make sure all of this was done. So to Studio Express, they really helped us out with the entire design and adding a lot of ideas to make sure that this bus is fully outfitted. What Stu and I had in mind was the type of houses that people convert. I would say the buses that you see, the buses that are converted into homes, we were going for that aesthetic. And that's what we did. The only thing that we had to add in here was the equipment. What Studio Express did was look at the studio that we have at Newark, Greater Newark. The studio in there was designed by me and put together by me and some of my friends. So they used that as inspiration, and this is what we got here. So as you can see here, right to my right, we have our gaming center. We can also stream games here. We can put a webcam here as well. We have Xbox and PS5. This shows the signal to this TV, and it can show this signal to the outside TVs at the same time. If you can look over here, this is where we have our podcast mics. As you can see, they are clamped so we can use it for travel. Here, as you can see, we can do full form podcasts, just talking, or we can stream the actual games. One of my students, Beautiful, she's using one of our mobile workstations. As you can see, I don't know if we've told you guys enough, there's just a battery underneath. This is fully mobile. Everything that is in a normal studio, you will see the necessities here. Also, you can see our friend Wally here. He was helping us out with the games, but he's also utilizing our Native Instruments production studio. This is also standalone. You do have to plug it up, but the good thing about it is you don't need a computer to use it. Over here, as you can see, this is our fully formed studio. You could call it the command center, as Stu would call it. This is where we could get all of the signal from all of the mics that you see. We have a total of 4 podcast mics. We could do fully finished songs here. We can do voiceovers. We can do movies. Actually, right now, we were working on a podcast intro for a real podcast that's on Spotify. So this is one of our other couches as well. We have the ability to shoot from here as well. Here's one of our mics that is for this couch here. So we have plenty of different scenes that we can use. Also, a really important thing is what they will call, live streamers will call RGB lighting. red, green, and blue. Have a lot of colorful lights because when you are live streaming or when you're just shooting in general, you always want to have a lot of color. That's what people are doing on YouTube now and also for Twitch. So as you can see on the top of me, we have some LED strips. They're all by Govee lights. We also have lights that goes behind the couches to give that aesthetic right behind the couches so you can't really see the lights. It's better in the dark, but we have it right here. We have it by the gaming center, and we also have it behind the TV. If you turn around here, you can see that we have rope lighting as well. It looks the exact same as, you know, inside of the Greater Newark studio. So we tried to bring a little bit of that in here. We have this wonderful mural that was done by an Australian artist, and it was sent right to us. It seems to work really well with the, like I said, the RGB aesthetic and also art, because we do want to represent art as well. What we teach our kids here is, of course, to prevent them from using drugs and using alcohol, but also we have to be here as much as possible so our kids have somewhere to be. We also have a workforce development program as well. We have already gotten our kids DJing gigs at an event called 100 Pair to Give, and it was 250 people in attendance, and they all got to receive sneakers before they get to go to school. And one of our interns got the DJ for that. They got paid money, and everything else that they could need is.
All right. Hey, my name is Wally Brown, and you should know me. I'm actually Luigi Ake from Luigi Ake, like Luigi Gamer TV and stuff.
So did MAVerick Studio help you with starting your own YouTube channel?
I'm gonna say it kind of did, cause I don't know, cause I saw the MAVerick videos like from YouTube and stuff.
So were you inspired to start your own videos?
Yeah. So how I started being like in the music center, like that thing over here. So I saw my sister in that poster. It's at my house and stuff, and that's what I started.
That's cool. So for our program, can you talk about some of the things that we've done?
So we done like filming, and we done music and stuff, and now we're doing like coding stuff, how to create like our own websites and video games and stuff like that.
Like, he has so much talent. He hasn't even used a percentage of that here yet. When he gets on his YouTube, you'll see everything that we taught him. He's applying it on his own from his own phone. So as you can see, this is one of our main students, man. He's been here for about 2 years, so we're happy to service kids just like him.
All right, now thanks for coming by the MAVerick Kids Bus. One day you can come in.